Good day, race fans. Welcome to Forks Karting Speedway for round 9 of our 2025 season. Fantastic summer evening out here tonight. The breeze is just right. You can see the flag there. The good old USA flag waving away in the infield. Karts are on the track for hot laps. It's July 30th, 2025. Got a fantastic night of racing ahead of you tonight. All 11 classes will be in action. You can see the wing karts currently on the track. I want to remind you, race fans, the best way to keep up to date with all the latest Forks Karting Association news, updates, schedules, results, and so much more. Either go to our website, forkskartingassociation.com, look up Forks Karting Association on Facebook, or our My Race Pass page. Just search Forks Karting and you will find it. Get all the news, notes, results, updates, so much more. Those are your 3 go-to sources. We were off last week, unfortunately. Mother Nature got the best of us. 2 straight nights of downpours led to undesirable pit conditions and no races last week. But we're back and ready to rock and roll the track tonight on a gorgeous night here tonight. Little recap of our last set of races from 2 weeks ago. In case you missed it, you can find the archived live stream on the Forks Karting Facebook or YouTube pages. We had some special winners and some regular winners here, keeping up their big momentum here. Regular winners, it seems like, that are really doing good this season in the senior medium. Adam Thorvaldsen is keeping up his winning streak. I believe he's at 4 or 5 races in a row in the senior medium. James Mackhart continues to have a lot of success in the junior 2. I believe from his last win 2 weeks ago, he is now at 6 straight wins for the junior 2s with his big success this year. Also, William Johnson notching another win for the rookie gas class. We'll be running 2 rookie gas features again tonight. Also had a really good father-son winning duo from 2 weeks ago. Nash Blasky having his success in the Junior 1 division with another win. And then special guest driver in the Masters class, his father, Nathan Blasky, coming out of retirement for 1 night only and getting the win in the Masters class feature. It was a fantastic night of racing. Those are just some of the many winners we had 2 weeks ago. Find the complete results. You can find the top 3 winners from each class, the top 3 placings on the Forks Karting Association.com website, or the complete placings on My Race Pass. Gonna throw it back down to the track here for hot laps as we await the call from Chad's fence side at trackside. Once again, thank you, race fans, for tuning in to the live stream at Forks Karting Speedway.
Lucas Miller in the 1, a Camber Overgone. Row 4 is the 29, Cannon Scow, and the 22, John Youngworth. And in row 5, the 6 of In Reynolds. That's Amdahl, Schmaltz, Thompson, the 11 of Corinta. Then you got Stahl, Reynolds, Youngworth, and Miller. Schmaltz gets a little high. Thompson dives down low. Schmaltz holding under P2 right now. Thompson looking again on the inside, coming out of turn 2. Side by side down the back straight. Amdahl into 1. Schmaltz goes high. Thompson taking over that P2 spot. Schmaltz back to the P3. Amdahl breaking away. White flags coming out. 1 to go. Oh, that's Thompson pulling into the infield. It'll be a green-white checkered. White flags out, 1 lap to go. Amdahl, Schmaltz, and Correnta, 1, 2, and 3. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 57 of Maverick Amdahl. Picking up your P2 is the nickel, Lola Schmaltz, and the P3 goes to the 11 of Lincoln Correnta for Junior 1 Wing Karts heat number 1. That's Schmaltz, Dahlmeyer, Parody, Amdahl. That's Dahlmeyer, Parody, Amdahl, and Schmaltz. Parody on the back bumper, and Dahlmeyer trying to find a way. Battle for that lead. Dahlmeyer, Parody, Amdahl, and Schmaltz. Coming around for your checker flag is a 13 Jackson Dahlmeyer. Picking up your P2 into 29, Charlie Parody, and your P3 goes to the 17, Gage Amdahl for a Junior 2 Wing Karts heat number 1. That's Miller, Ramirez, Thompson, Scow, and Irie. That's Irie sliding up into that fourth position. White flag's out, 1 to go. You got Miller, Ramirez, Thompson, Irie, and Scow. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 24, Melody Miller. Picking up your P2 in the 89, James Ramirez, and your P3 is the 27 of Reed Thompson for our novice rookie heat number 1. You got Vold, Johnson, Corinta, Kringstead, and Wall. White flag coming out, 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 16, Dash Bold. Picking up your P2 is the 22, Iris Johnson. And your P3 goes to the 17, Olivia Kringstead, for our novice rookie heat number 2. Caution in turn 2. We got Johnson, Markuson, Kringstead, Bronze, Latowski, Krinta, and O'Day. Lead rider breaking away. Bronze getting by Kringstead, looking for more. Caution in turn 4. That's Johnson, Kringstad, bronze, 1, 2, and 3. Latowski, Corinthum, Markuson, and O'Day. Caution in turn 3. White flag coming on, 1 lap to go. Checker flags out. That's the 21 of William Johnson. Picking up your P2 is the 45, William Kringstad. And your P3 goes to the 3, Winston Bronze for a rookie gas heat number 1. And we're green. That's Fuller, Van Kamp, Kringstad, O'Day, Berger, Gander, and Hulst. Kringstad on the inside of Fuller. Taking over the P1 is the 22. Kringstad, Fuller back to the 2. Then you got Van Kamp, O'Day, Berger, Gander, and Hulst. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 22, Madeline Kringstad. Picking up your P2 is the 09 of Ryland Fuller, and your P3 is the 9, Carter Van Kamp for a rookie gas heat number 2. Caution in turn 3. That's Dobmeyer, Blasky, Schmaltz, Corinta, and Corinta. Caution in turn 3. That's Blasky, Schmaltz, Corinta, and Dobmeyer. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 04, Nash Blasky. Picking up your P2 and the 21, Cody Schmaltz, and your P3 goes to the 11, Lincoln Corinta for Junior 1, heat number 1. Row 3 is the 23, Colin Bronze, and the 24, Lily Jarvis. Row 4 is a Deuce, a Cameron Gunderson, and the 75, a Jalen Ross. That's Berger, Bronze, Gunderson, Jarvis, Schmaltz, Ross, Dahlmeyer, and Soblik. You got Berger, Gunderson, Bronze, Dahlmeyer, Ross, Soblik, Jarvis, and Schmaltz. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 6, Leon Berger. Picking up your P2 is the 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer, and your P3 goes to the 23 of Colin Bronze for our Junior 2, heat number 1. That's Mackart, Gunderson, Beetlesbacher, Blasky, Soblik, Keeney, and Johnson. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 71, James Mackart. Picking up your P2 is the 3 of Carson Gunderson. And your P3 goes to the 04 of Ryder Blasky for Junior 2, heat number 2. That's Thorvaldsen. Good, Jarvis, Embry, and Mats. Caution in turn 2. That's Thorvaldsen. Good, Embry, Jarvis, and Mats. White flag coming out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 40 of Adam Thorvaldsen. P2 goes to the 20 of Brandon Thorvaldsen, and your P3 goes to the 7 of Brian Good. Row 4 is the 96 of Eric Thompson and the 71 Craig Mackhart. That's Witherall, Ross, McDonald, Conzi, Martinson, Thompson, Mackhart, and Conzi. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 97 of Mike Witherall, picking up your P2 and the 80, Jay Ross. And your P3 goes to the 71 of Craig Mackhart for our Masters heat number 1. Row 2's 99, Duncan Ruthmeyer, and the 46 of Taylor Kowalski. That's Kowalski, Ruthmeyer, and Ruthmeyer. Coming around for your checkered flag is 18 of Becca Kowalski. Picking up your P2 in the 99, Duncan Rothmeyer, and your P3 goes to the 46, Taylin Kowalski for a Junior 1 Yamaha heat number 1. That's Jarvis, Ross, Parody, and Gander. Ross trying to find a way on the back bumper of Jarvis. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 24, Lily Jarvis. Picking up your P2, the 75, Jalen Ross. And your P3 goes to the 29 of Charlie Parody for Junior 2 Yamaha heat number 1. That's Thorvaldsen, good, Martinson, Anderson. White flag drops. Coming around for your checker flag is the 36, Ryan Thorvaldsen. Picking up your P2 and the 7, Brian Good, and your P3 and the 34, Brandon Anderson. For a senior Yamaha heat number 1. That's Reynolds, Schmaltz, Scow, Carinta, Amdahl, Miller. Schmaltz on the inside of Reynolds, slides up into that P1 spot. Youngworth to follow. Reynolds says, no way. You got Schmaltz, Reynolds, Youngworth, 1, 2, and 3. Obregon in the 4, Scow, Carinta, Omdahl, and Miller. White flags out, 1 to go. Youngworth getting by Reynolds for that P2. Caution in turn 4. One lap to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 5, Lola Schmaltz, picking up your P2 and the 6, Eamon Reynolds. And your P3 goes to the 29, a Cannon Scow, for our Junior 1 wing cart seat number 2. That's Parody, Dobmeyer, 1 and 2, Schmaltz, and Omdahl, 3 and 4. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 29, Charlie Purdy. Picking up your P2 and the 22, Cash Schmaltz. And your P3 goes to the 13 at Jackson Dahlmeyer for our Junior 2 wing cart seat number 2. That's Thompson, Skull, Irie, Ramirez, and Miller. Coming around for your checker flag is the 27, Reed Thompson. Picking up your P2 is the 11 of Peyton Scow. And your P3 goes to the deuce of Decker Ivory for a novice rookie, heat number 3. That's Wall, Johnson, Kriegstead, Vold, and Corinta. White flag coming out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 47, Thayer Wall. Picking up your P2 in the 22, Iris Johnson. And your P3 goes to the 17 of Olivia Kriegstead for a novice rookie, heat number 4. That's bronze, O'Day, Kriegstead, Johnson, Marcus and Latowski, and Corinta. White flags out, 1 up to go. Coming around for our checker flag is the 3 of Winston Bronze, picking up our P2 in the 45. William Kriegstead, and your P3 goes to the 21 of William Johnson for rookie gas, heat number 3. Caution in turn 2. That's Kringstead, Berger, Gander, Van Camp, House, Fuller, and O'Day. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 22, Madeline Kringstad. Picking up your P2 is the nickel, a Chance Berger, and your P3 goes to the 09, Ryland Fuller for a rookie gas heat number 4. Caution in turn 3. That's Blasky, Schmaltz, Dahlmeyer, Carinta, and Carinta. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 04, Nash Blasky. Picking up your P2 is the 21, Cody Schmaltz, and your P3 goes to the 8, Ty Dahlmeyer for our junior heat number 2. 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer. Row 4 is the 26, Addie Schmaltz, and the 6, Liam Berger. That's Gunderson, Ross, Jarvis, Soblet, Dahlmeyer, Bronsberger, and Schmaltz. Dahlmeyer on the inside of Jarvis, taking over that P2 position. White flag coming out, 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the deuce, Cameron Gunderson. Picking up your P2 is the 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer. And your P3 goes to the 24 of Lily Jarvis for our Junior 2 heat number 3. Row 3 is 71 of James Macart, and a 40 Carter Soblik, and a row 4 is a 3, Carson Gunderson. That's Blasky, Macart, Wittelsbacher, Keeney, Johnson, Gunderson, and Soblik. White flags out, 1 to go. Wittelsbacher on the inside, down the back straight, taking over that P2. Coming around for your checker flag is a 71 at James Macart. Picking up your P2, the 72 Henry Wittelsbacher. Your P3 goes to the 04 Ryder Blasky for our Junior 2 heat number 4. Caution in turn 4. That's Thorvaldsen, good. Embry, Matt, Thorvaldsen, and Jarvis. White flags out. Picking up your checker flag is the 20, Brandon Thorvaldsen. Picking up your P2 and a 40, Adam Thorvaldsen. And your P3 goes to the 7 of Brian Good for a senior medium heat number 2. That's Mackart, Conzi, Thompson, Ross, Conzi, McDonald, Martinson, and Winterall. White flags out. Mackart with a little bobble. Thompson takes over the lead. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 96 of Eric Thompson. Picking up your P2, the 71, Craig Mackart. Your P3 goes to the 80 of Jay Ross for our Masters heat number 2. We got Taylor Kowalski, Duncan Rethmeyer, Becca Kowalski, and Braxton Rethmeyer. Kowalski rocking it out like a rock star on that P1 position right now. You got the 99 of Duncan Rethmeyer in the 2. 18 Becca Kowalski, white flag coming out. Coming around for your checker flag is the 46 Taylor Kowalski. Picking up your P2, the 99 Duncan Rethmeyer, and your P3 goes to the 18. Becca Kowalski for Junior 1 Yamaha heat number 2. That's Purdy, Jarvis, Ross, and Gander. Jarvis sends some up down the back straight, side by side. The 24 and the 29. White flag coming out, 1 to go. That's Jarvis taking over the lead. Purdy back to the 2. Coming around for your checker flag is the 24, Lily Jarvis. Picking up your P2 and the 29, Charlie Purdy. And your P3 goes to the 75, Jalen Ross for our Junior 2 Yamaha heat number 2. Thorvaldsen, Anderson, Good, and Martinson. White flags out. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 36, Ryan Thorvaldsen. Picking up your P2, the 34, Brandon Anderson, and your P3 goes to the 23, Kylie Martinson for senior Yamaha heat number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of our heat. We're going to take a short intermission. Culver's 50-50 drawing will be coming up, and the kids' candy toss over at the flag stand. Kids, make sure you come on over to the flag stand for your candy toss. The 10, Lucas Miller, and the 27, Ryland Thompson. In row 5, we got the 1 of Amber Overgon. Oh, caution in turn 4.
Just joining us, just coming out of caution there, the 10 car. Retiring from this race, driver is okay.
That's Schmaltz, Amdahl, Reynolds, Scow, Youngworth, Thompson, Overgon. Amdahl takes a look down low. Schmaltz squeezing off that line. top two breaking away from the rest of the field. You got Schmaltz, Amdahl, Reynolds, Thompson. Amdahl makes the move down the back straight, side by side into turn three. Amdahl taking over the P1. We got Amdahl, Schmaltz, Thompson, Obregon, Youngworth, Reynolds, Scow. White flag comes out, 1 to go. Coming out of 4, looking for that checker flag is the 57 of Maverick Amdahl. Picking up your P2 is the 5, Lola Schmaltz, and your P3 goes to the 27, Ryland Thompson for our Junior 1 Wing Karts feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 1 Wing Karts feature winner tonight in kart number 57, Maverick Amdahl. Amdahl. Caution in turn 2. Caution in turn 3. That's Amdahl, Schmaltz, Parody, and Dobmeyer. Dobmeyer on the inside of Schmaltz, taking over the P2. Amdahl, Dobmeyer, Schmaltz, and Purdy. White flags out. 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is a 17, Gage Omdahl. Picking up your P2, the 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer, and your P3 goes the 22 of Cash Schmaltz for our Junior 2 Wing Karts feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 2 Wing Karts feature winner tonight. And kart number 17, Gage Omdahl. Row 5 is the 11 Peyton Scow and the 12 Maverick Corinta. That's Thompson, Johnson, Wall, Volt, Miller, Kringstad, Scow, Ramirez, and Corinta. Johnson taking a look on the inside. Caution in turn 2. That's Thompson, Wall, Bold, Johnson, Stahl, Kringstad, Irie, Miller, Ramirez, and Corinta. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 27 of Reed Thompson. Picking up your P2, the 47, Thayer Wall. And rounding out your top 3 and the 15, Dash Volt for a novice rookie feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our novice rookie class feature winner tonight, kart number 27, Reed Thompson. Josiah Markison. Row 3 is the 74, Kelvin Latoski, and the 10 of River Corinta. And then row 4 is the 47, James O'Day. That's Johnson, Bronze, Crankstead, 1, 2, and 3. Got Marcus and Latoski, Corinta, and O'Day. Bronze down low. Johnson holds him off, coming down the front straight, side by side. That's the 3 of Bronze taking over the lead. Johnson back to the 2. Crankstead in the 3. Marcus in the 4, Latoski. Corinta and O'Day. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 3 of Winston Bronze, picking up your P2 into 21. William Johnson in your P3. Goes to the 45 of William Crankstead for our rookie gas feature number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our rookie gas feature number 1 winner tonight. And kart number 3, Winston Bronze. That's Crankstead, Berger, Fuller, Van Kamp, O'Day, Gander, and Hulst. Lead rider Kringsted coming up on lap traffic. Fuller makes a nice move coming out of 4, picking up that P2. Berger back to the 3, following Kringsted. Fuller's going for the lead coming into 4. Berger picks up that P2 spot off of Fuller. Lap traffic getting into the way. Kringsted gets by. You got Kringsted, Berger, Fuller, 1, 2, and 3. White flag comes out. Coming around for your checker flag is the 22, Madeline Kringsted. Picking up your P2 is the nickel of Chance Berger. And your P3 goes with the 09, Ryland Fuller for our Rookie Gas feature number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Rookie Gas in feature number 2 and cart number 22, Madeline Kringsted. Row 3, we got the 11, Lincoln Corinta. That's Blasky, Dobmeyer, Schmaltz, Corinta, and Corinta. The pack's tightened up. Dahlmeyer holding on to that P2 spot right now. You got Blasky, Dahlmeyer, Schmaltz, Corinta, and Corinta. White flags out, 1 to go. Blasky's looking for his hot dog and Coke. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 04. Nash Blasky picking up your P2 and 8. Ty Dahlmeyer and your P3 goes to the 21. Cody Schmaltz for a Junior 1 feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 1 feature winner tonight in cart number 04, Nash Blasky. We got Mackart, Dahlmeyer, Gunderson, Berger, Gunderson, Blasky, Wittelsbacher, Jarvis, Keeney, Braun, Soblik, Johnson, Soblik, and Schmaltz. Dahlmeyer on the inside of Mackart, picking up that P1. Mackart back to the 2, coming up on lap traffic. Oh, caution in turn 4. Dahlmeyer's got the fresh air in front of him. Mackart's in the 2. Gunderson, Blasky, Berger, Wittelsbacher, and Gunderson. Caution in turn 4. Looks like Ross. Gunderson dives down low, takes up that P2. Mackart back to the 3, side by side. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is a 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer. Picking up your P2, the 71, James Mackart. And your P3 goes to the 04, Ryder Blasky. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 2 feature winner tonight. In cart number 13, Action Jackson Dobmeyer. That's Thorvaldsen, good. That's Emery and Jarvis. That's Brandon Thorvaldsen, Adam Thorvaldsen, Ryan Thorvaldsen, good. That's Jarvis and Embry. Adam Thorvaldsen on the inside of Brandon, picking up that P1 in the 40 cart. Coming up on traffic. Looks like Adam Thorvaldsen getting by. Not quite yet. Here comes Brandon on the inside of Adam. Taking over that P1. Brandon in the 20. Using that lap traffic to his advantage. In the 20 of Brandon Thorvaldsen. White flags out. Coming around for your checker flag is the 20, Brandon Thorvaldsen. Picking up your P2 in the 40, Adam Thorvaldsen, and your P3 goes to the 48, Ryan Thorvaldsen, for our senior medium feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our senior medium feature winner tonight. And cart number 20, Brandon Thorvaldsen. We got them wrapped, we got them stacked, and we got the grandstand packed. And we are green. Witherall down low, taking over the lead, coming out of turn 4. You got Witherall, Ross, Mackart, Thompson, McDonald, Conzi, and Martinson. We got a couple carts hung up in turn 3. Looks like the Conzis and Ross. McDonald sliding up in that P2, Ross back to the 3. Got Witherall, McDonald, Ross, Mackart, Thompson, Conzi, and Jarvis, excuse me. McDonald setting something up down the back straight. Dives down on the inside of Witherall. Taking over the lead. Witherall back at you. McDonald back to the 2. Battle for that lead. We got Witherall, McDonald, Ross, Packard. Slides out in turn 2, bringing out that caution plate is that 80 cart. There's the green. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag at the line is the 97, Mike Witherall. Picking up your P2, the 21, Ruby McDonald. And your P3 goes to the 71 at Craig Mackart. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Masters feature winner tonight, cart number 97, Mike Witherall. That's Ruckmeyer, Kowalski, and Kowalski. Caution in turns 3 and 4. That's Ruckmeyer, Taylor Kowalski, Beckett Kowalski. That's the 18 of Beckett Kowalski picking up their checkered flag. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 1 Yamaha feature winner tonight, in cart number 18, Beckett Kowalski. Move sliding up from fourth to second. You got Jarvis, Parody, Ross, Gander. Jarvis with the straightaway lead. You got Parody, Ross, Gander. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 24, Lily Jarvis. Picking up their P2s, the 29, Charlie Purdy. And your P3 goes to the 75 of Jalen Ross for our Junior 2 Yamaha feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 2 Yamaha feature winner tonight in cart number 24, Lily Jarvis. That's Davison, good, Martinson, Anderson. It's a race for that second position. You got Thorvaldsen, good. Martinson, Anderson. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is at 36 of Brian Thorvaldsen. Picking up your P2 is the 7 of Brian Good, and your P3 goes to the 23 of Kylie Martinson for a senior Yamaha feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our senior Yamaha feature winner tonight in cart number 36, Ryan Thorvaldsen.
And that's going to wrap up tonight's races here at Forks Karting Speedway. Thank you, race fans, for joining us on the live stream, and for everyone checking us out live in person at the track. You've seen the stream. If you haven't been here in person, we highly recommend you come on and check it out. We're located just adjacent from the River City Speedway on the Greater Grand Forks County Fairgrounds, just off of Gateway Drive in Grand Forks, North Dakota. $5 for adults, $3, $1 for kids, 6 to 16, and children 5 and under are free. For all the latest news, notes, updates, and more, ForksKartingAssociation.com or Forks Karting on Facebook or My Race Pass. Thank you, race fans, for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week at Forks Karting Speedway. Hi, race fans, back here with more feature interviews here at Forks Karting Speedway, joined by a driver who's on quite the hot streak, our Junior 1 feature winner, Nash Blasky. Nash, you continue to get it done week in and week out, showing tremendous pace again tonight. Talk us through your strategy going into the race here.
I was starting in the back for heat 1, then I caught up and I was in the front. Then the next heat I was in the front.
Now, feature time, you really leaped ahead of the pack and you didn't look back. You know, a little lap traffic there towards the end there. Any certain takeaways when you think about the feature race coming out of it?
I was slowing down in the corners, but I was far ahead of him.
Well, it worked out good for you for the win. You know, our announcer, Chaz Svenside, I don't know if anyone's told you this. Did you happen to hear his winning call for you right when you crossed the finish line? He said on the PA, here he is looking for a hot dog and a Coke, getting the win, Nash Blasky. Is that what's going through your mind when you go through the finish line? You know what my victory dinner is? Do you have a go-to victory dinner? I'm kind of curious. Do you have like a favorite post-race meal on victory night?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
No, Taco Bell or taco in a bag.
Or taco in a bag. I have seen you put some taco in a bags to bed there. Gosh, what's your Taco Bell recommendation?
curly fries. What?
Cheesy Gordito Crunch?
Uh-huh. And chicken quesadillas and curly fries. Fries and curly fries.
Well, you heard him Taco Bell. I think they're looking for a new spokesperson. I think you got your guy right here. Driver profile question. I've been asking the other drivers. What's the biggest lesson you learned in racing this year as you're now in Junior 1 and a lot of new things to learn this year? What's been some of your biggest learning takeaways this season?
Driving my line.
Been working out well for you in the Junior 1 class. Congratulations again on the win. I'm sure you got family, crew, and sponsors to thank.
Logie Farms, Great Plains, American Plumbing, and Jeremy Fulton, and Auto Massage.
Well, congratulations. Only a few weeks left of the race season this year. Wish you nothing but the best of luck. All right, Nash Blasky, your Junior 1 feature winner here at Forks Karting Speedway. Hi, race fans here at Forks Karting Speedway. More post-race feature winner interviews. Not only are we battling the skeeters passing us here, those awesome, lovely end night skeeters. I got quite the battle to talk to with our Junior 1 Yamaha feature winner, Beckett Kowalski. Beckett, that was definitely one of the most extraordinary features I have ever seen in my 3 years here covering races here at Forks Karting Speedway. I do not know where to begin. How about the first couple of restarts there? I think a couple of turn one cautions there. What talk us through those first couple of restarts there? What was going on over there?
Well, the first one, I was driving my line, and then Duncan interfered, so I got spun out by him. And then Braxton didn't have time to turn, so he rammed into me. And then that got a red flag, so then we had to stop. And then the second one was, well, we didn't really have a second one. We only kind of had one, but because all the carts were just going off by themselves.
Yeah, that's a great, not a great, but quite the segue. All of a sudden, I'm just filming there in the booth, and I was like, wait, this is like, it reminded me of this one video game racing mode called Eliminator or Survivor. Like, if every couple of laps, the last car would be eliminated, but I don't know if it was mechanical failures or what was it from your perspective. All of a sudden, when you realized you were the last cart out there, it was just mechanical failures and retirements from all the other race pack.
I was like kind of confused because I saw Duncan going off, so I was like, is the race done? But then the people in the pit or in the circle piece were waving me on to keep going, and then I went around again. And I didn't know, so I just went around again. And then I was about to go off, and they told me to go back around because their checkered flag was mine.
Because I think there should have theoretically been like a few laps left.
Yeah, but all the cars died, so they can't really drive with only one car.
I think that's the first time I've seen that happen here at Forks Karting Speedway in my 3 years here. Driver profile question of the week. I just asked Lily Jarvis. I got to ask you, getting towards the end of the race season, what's one of your biggest new learning lessons for you this year? What's been one of the biggest things you've learned in racing this year?
How to get high and low and not need to slow down or anything.
Well, it's worked out well for you. I believe this is, third time talking to you? Is this your third or fourth win of the year? Third? Awesome. Well, congratulations on the win again today, and best of luck for you the rest of this race season. I'm sure you got some family, crew, and sponsors to thank.
Darcy's Cafe, my mom, my dad, my grandma, grandpa, and my sister, and my friend Easton.
Well, congratulations again. Wish you best of luck the last few weeks of the race season. That's all good. No. Beckett Kowalski, your Junior 1 Yamaha feature winner. Hi, race fans here at Forks Karting Speedway, starting off our post-race feature winner interviews, joined by our Junior 2 Yamaha feature winner, Lily Jarvis. Lily, you were bad fast tonight. You were right roaring ahead from the rest of the race field. What led to that big race pace for you tonight?
Just a lot of work with the carts and putting in a lot of work to them. Yeah.
Any certain adjustments you made in between the heats and the feature tonight where you're like, okay, we're going to keep this in mind for next week?
Just changing a lot of the stuff. Yeah.
Now, you had last week off. You had a little bit of a break. You get up to anything interesting there? I think there may have been a certain family birthday.
Yeah, we had my dad's birthday a few days later.
There you go. Can't go wrong with that. I was like, hey, get some birthday laps in. You can't go wrong with a nice race day on your birthday.
Yeah.
Now, driver profile question time. Before we get to your crew and sponsors there, I always kind of want to ask all the drivers, as this, get towards the end of the race season, is there any certain things you learned that's really helped you out this year compared to the previous years? What's your biggest learning lesson this race season?
Just like that you can't go down on people too hard, and just keeping my line up and high is pretty good.
Now, congratulations on the big win again this week. I'm sure you got some family crew sponsors you want to give the shout outs for today.
Yeah, I have 513 Designs, Finish Line, Sean Horn Realtor, Heart Attack Racing, Daniel Olson Farms, Culver's, Josiah and Taylor Scott, my mom, dad, and then I'd like to dedicate my race to my grandma Gwen, who passed away last Thursday.
Definitely love a heartfelt tribute for a hard-fought victory. Congratulations again, Lily. Lily Jarvis, your Junior 2 Yamaha feature winner. iRace fans, back here with another interview here at Forks Karting Speedway, talking to our Masters feature winner, Mike Witherall, along with a special guest. I'll give you the honors of doing the introduction.
Well, thanks, Dale. This is my cousin from Hot Springs, Arkansas, Rob Kohler, and he's back here with us for a family reunion, and first time out at the kart races, and I think he may be my good luck charm. Sorry, Christy, you are, but I got to make him feel good. We'll get to that. Yeah, that's Steven.
Rob, how would you like it partaking in the Forks Karting Speedway festivities tonight?
Actually, I thought it was awesome. It was really, really, really cool.
You're going to be back here in the pits and in the stands. I think I heard there you may have had some other family on the stands there too, Mike.
Yes, I have a lot of family in town, and they all showed up tonight, so we were really happy about that. And to be able to win in front of them even makes it more special. We had a little picture with all of us in Victory Lane, so I'm sure that'll be floating around for years. So very special night. Just very happy to win from fourth place, and yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody that helps me. Eric, May, Christy, Kevin and Jade and the Fuller bunch. We're just having a blast out here. It's just to be 61 years old and be able to do this, I'm just thrilled.
Now, question about the race there. Ruby McDonald gave you quite the battle there. I think there too, just especially those final laps there too. I think wasn't there a final green white checkered restart?
Yes, I knew Ruby. I was just kind of getting a little bit lax, and she kind of got under me in the corner there, and I gave her the crossover. Kind of surprised me, to tell you the truth, that she did that, and I was able to get back around her, and then I went right into defense mode, right on the disc and guard. And she bumped me a couple times going down the straightaway just to let me know she was there, and I appreciated that. Just made me guard more on the bottom. So it was a good race. It was fun. Started fourth, like I said, and to be able to start fourth on the outside, the outside row is very hard in go-kart racing, and you want to be on the inside. And I just got lucky tonight, but it was fun.
Well, you guys put on quite the show. Driver profile question time. I've been asking the other drivers here tonight. Even all these years racing, I'm just curious, is there still any big learning lessons you have year after year? Any, like this year in particular, anything that you extra tool to your toolbox that you've learned this year?
We may have to get a new ratchet strap. The cart had a little fiasco on the way over, fell off the trailer, so we'll be tightening it down next time.
There you go. Words of wisdom. I loved it. Any special crew, family sponsors you want to thank for the win tonight?
Just my entire family was here tonight, and I want to thank all them. And like I said, Eric and May and Jade and Kevin and the Fullers, and all the people that help around here. The help here, the fire people, everybody. It's I forget to thank the workers here, and we appreciate them coming out every Wednesday night to do this, because it's quite a commitment all summer long. So thanks to everybody.
Well, congratulations on the big win. Just a couple weeks left in the season, and then the big special next month. Wish you nothing but the best of the success for the rest of the season.
Thank you, Dale. Appreciate it.
You got it. Rob Kohler and Mike Witherall, your Masters feature winner here at Forks Karting Speedway. iRace fans, back with more feature winner interviews here at Forks Karting Speedway, joined by our senior medium winner, Brandon Thorvaldsen, and our senior Yamaha winner, Ryan Thorvaldsen. Brandon, we'll start with you first, since the order of the race is here for tonight. Now, you and Adam, your son, you guys have been putting on quite the 1-2-1-2 performances throughout the season, but you had his number here tonight. I think lap traffic played a key.
Yeah, it did. I mean, he made a mistake. To be honest, I think the last 2 weeks, I think I've been a little faster than him. Just couldn't get around. He did better in the heats. We got a guy over here recording, and I told him don't put the GoPro on my cart because I'm going to be in the front. So I kind of called my shot there, and I was glad to get a win. That was my first points win, although I do have another one that counts just as much. I tried really hard. That was my goal going into this, was to dethrone Adam. You know, too many wins go to his head, and I tried really hard last week. I put his cart in a different spot on the trailer, and he's very much a creature of habit, so just throwing him off a little bit, you know, I was trying.
I was just going to say, you guys got some little superstitions or so going into race day. You know, serted sock on one foot, different colored socks. I've heard all kinds of things.
Right, yep. Yeah, gotta try everything. You know, when you can't beat him on the track, you got to think all those little tricks to get in his head.
It worked out. You got the win. Another close fought victory. Driver profile question of the week. I was asking the other drivers, what's, getting towards the end of the race season here, a few more weeks to go. What's one of your biggest takeaways from this race season? One of the biggest things you've learned this race season?
We had another good year. We've had really good weather. I think we've had one rain out, maybe another one early in the year. Cart count continues to be okay. I've made more improvements on the track. It's just going well.
Well, congratulations. Sure you got family crew sponsors to give the big shout outs to.
Yep, got Sabota Sanitation, H3M, Nodak Insurance, Chris Moan agent. I think that's about it.
All right, well, congratulations, and congratulations on stopping the winning streak. Oh, no, whoops. I guess they're my fans, the Mosquitoes. No. Ryan, shifted over to you, Senior Yamaha, showing tremendous pace out there tonight. What worked for the setup for you tonight to make it get the big gap?
I was just the driver tonight. Brandon did all the setup on it. Good traction compound goes a long ways, and the setup was right there. If I wasn't having to fight the cart too much. Couple times it got out on me, but I was able to wrangle it back and kept her on point for the win.
Now you got the heats going into the feature there. Brandon Anderson, Kylie Martinson, and Brian Good, all tremendous tenured drivers for the senior Yamahas there with the inverted grids and all that. And any notices in the race pack there tonight with the competition? Your first time out in the senior Yamahas this year?
Yeah, first time this year for me in the Yamaha. The first heat I started on point. I didn't really want to, but that's where I started and that's where I finished. Second heat, the invert. I had to work a little bit to get around all three of them, honestly. But once I cleared Brandon there, I just didn't look back, and I was hoping nobody would catch me.
Now, driver profile question for you. I just asked Brandon, biggest lesson learned this race season. I know you probably all kinds of new things learning year after year.
Oh yeah, this year in the senior medium, I've been in a little bit of a slump. The last few weeks I've been kind of not being able to keep up with Brandon and Adam, but tonight I was able to pull off the third place and watch their battle pretty much the whole race, which was fun. I guess don't take anything for granted, really. Seems like the same season as always for me, but the track always gets better. Everyone that puts this whole show together week in and week out has been doing a tremendous job, and hopefully we can keep it going moving forward.
Well, congratulations once again. Sure you got family crew sponsors you want to give the big ups to?
Yeah, my family, Sabota Sanitation, Chris Moan with Nodak Mutual Insurance, and H3M out of Botno. And then, of course, my wife, Brandon, Adam, all the help, Dad, parents, grandparents, fans. I know there's a few people that come and watch us up in the stands, so we appreciate everyone.
All right, well, congratulations and best of luck to both of you on the rest of the race season. Ryan Thorvaldsen, Senior Yamaha winner. Brandon Thorvaldsen, Senior Medium winner. More reviews here to come at Forks Karting Speedway.